Deshaun Watson making his return to the NFL. Wasn't pretty, rusty in his performance from an individual standpoint. But all that matters for the Cleveland Browns is they get the win here in Week 13.
From 58, Gano's kick is short. Oh,
victory formation, and that's it. Kansas City has beaten Denver in 14 straight meetings.
Arizona will remain winless when they come to Denver in 6 trips. It's a lopsided rivalry for as often, or let's just say head-to-head meeting for as rare as they play, but it's often the Broncos.
24-12, that's the final here tonight. And Sean McVay and the LA Rams, no magic tonight from
11th doctor, and he'll be cleared to play. Well, that's going to wrap this one up. The Jaguars have now won 3 in a row. 2 straight on the road after they were 1-22 in their last 23 road games until they beat Tennessee. And now they do it again. 2 straight road wins for the first time in 5 seasons.
As the New Orleans Saints win it on this Christmas Eve in Cleveland and keep their dimming playoff hopes alive. There's your final. Coming up next, this State Farm postgame show.
They came in confident, and the underdog Panthers, there's been a lot of that, come through big time. And the NFC South, they win their final 2. It's all theirs. With Robert Smith, Jen Hale, our entire crew. I'm Chris Myers. Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Not sure he can reach the end zone from here. Try to get into some laterals maybe.
Just running around trying to reset. Devin White is flying out. Has to throw it underneath. Going to try the old lateral play. Keep on going backwards. Why not? Hubbard's got some space. Hubbard now laterals back to nowhere. Ball is still loose on the ground. Still loose on the ground. And now there's a scrum, and that's going to be that. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, our division winners, go into the playoffs.
White on the run. Ooh! Darrell Taylor brought him down, and he's still laid out at the 40 as time expires.
Good to see Mike White get up after that one. It looks ugly. He gets folded up again on that one. Darrell Taylor, what a day he's had.
Rodgers, this whole team, Rich Pisaccia today, special teams is outstanding. And I think this team, they win next week, let's say, there's 5 in a row. Now all of a sudden you go against the 2 seed. You never know where Minnesota finishes, Jim.
Yep. Good snap. Good hold. Redemption for Robbie. And the San Francisco 49ers win their 9th in a row, 37-34 in overtime over the Las Vegas Raiders.
See, the best offenses got to get it done in tough circumstances.
Jaguars have won the AFC South. No D linemen in the game. 11 players out there to defend whatever the Jets draw up. They quickly get it to Garrett Wilson, and now they'll look to get tricky. Back to Joe Flacco. Now Elijah Moore. Dolphins need 1 tackle to get to the playoffs. It's loose, and that'll do the trick. The drought is over. Losing streak is over, and the drought is over.
Not good enough to beat a talented, dominant Bills team.
And that is going to be it. And they told him, yes, you won the game of life. Today in Buffalo, his teammates won a game for him. That's what they did. And on to the playoffs as the 2 seed.
And hope springs eternal in Seattle. A 1916 overtime win keeps Seattle very much alive for the playoffs.
What a sequence there towards the end. But Kenneth Walker, what a day for him.
Detroit Lions will finish with a winning record. Jared Goff has led this team to a comeback win on the road, and the Green Bay Packers are eliminated. Seattle will go to the playoffs as the 7th seed.
Season high 41 points and a season high 505 yards. So they'll settle in like the rest of us and see who's coming out here to Santa Clara next weekend.
Meanwhile, Jacksonville can set their sights likely on Kansas City. Here we go for the win. Got it, but there's a flag down. There's a flag down as everybody's running out onto the field, but there's a penalty marker.
Offside. Defense number 26.
And they call it on the defense.
Unbelievable.
That is unbelievable.
That's huge for Josh to overcome that mentally, because during that game, 2 interceptions, that fumble, and then flawless down the stretch.
He throws for 352 yards, 3 touchdowns. And now they get to play a home game in the divisional round.
What a game. First postseason win for the Giants since their Super Bowl run with Eli Manning. And now they play the Eagles in Philadelphia, a familiar foe, next weekend.
Season on the line, 4th and 20. Can Tyler Huntley do it? 4-man rush, retreating, puts it up for grabs, and it is deflected, and Crochet almost had it. He couldn't bring it in, and the Bengals survive. Wow!
He was outstanding as we watched Tom Brady come out to shake hands and find Dak Prescott. If, in fact, this is it for Tom Brady, all I can say on behalf of all football fans is thank you and appreciate the memories. What a career.
It's done. It's a team that we'll be hearing a lot from down the line. But one more time, it's Kansas City playing for the AFC Championship.
Andy Reid's amazing, isn't he? Heck of a game, coach. Good luck. I love you.
And that is going to do it. Philadelphia is going to head to the NFC Championship game for the first time since their Super Bowl winning season. They sweep the Giants in 3 games this year. They've beaten them 10 games in a row here in Philadelphia, and they left no questions unanswered tonight.
They did not, and it should only get better. And the big news for me, everybody's talking about Jalen Hurts. Lane Johnson finished the game working through that injury.
38-7 never really was in question. They raced out to another one of those big leads at 21-0 and cruised from there.
Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow have been the class for a while in the AFC. They're still there. It's going to take a lot to catch up with them.
You saw Allen go over to Wilson, his old comrade from Wyoming.
Man, my bad, bro.
Final play, looks like barring a penalty. Prescott over the middle of the turret, gets smoked right away, and that'll do it. The 49ers back to the championship game. The Philadelphia Eagles are going back to the Super Bowl.
And then a bunch of desperation laterals coming up. Yep. There it is on the ground. And retrieved by Irwin, who's going to swing it over to Taylor. He's not down yet. He is now. It's
It's over. It is over. And the Kansas City Chiefs have won it. Heading to the Super Bowl for the third time in 4 years.
Here we go. Hurts has all day. Now some rushers come. Going to throw it as far as his arm can take it, which is well short. And the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57.